Welcome everyone. Today we have an amazing Soldier 11 ZZZ guide. Now in this video, I have prepared a lot of notes about Soldier 11, but one of the biggest part and also massive highlight is the perfect timing combo with Soldier 11. And this has gone viral on the Chinese Bilibili with over 2.6 million views, and the viewers are increasing by 1 million each day. So you have to see this to see how powerful and also broken Soldier 11 is. So let's have a look at the replay from the Chinese Bilibili content creator. Now, it might not seem to be a massive factor, so what is happening is the content creator is basic attacking only, and this basic attack at the right timing will always have bonus fire damage. And this is actually a very hard thing to execute. And in order to get this correctly, you have to learn the special method of pressing basic attack that enables you to have constantly perfect attacks, which enables you to deal massive damage with Soldier 11 with fire attacks. Now credits and also thanks to the Chinese content creator Wutong Karaski over here for showing us, and let's have a look at this again. And for those of you that have Soldier 11, she's going to be amazingly powerful. So just learning this basic attack ribbon and also combo makes her one of the top S tier characters with insane amount of elemental damage. And she is also constantly burning enemies. So in this video, I have prepared my own replay and also step-by-step guide of how to maximize your Soldier 11's damage, including special abilities that Soldier 11 has, which allows you to block range attacks as you dash around, and also a method to dodge enemies' attacks and enable yourself to do even more damage. Of course, at the end of the video, I'll show you guys my own attempt of the perfect attack and my own approach of learning this one, and also how to deal the highest damage with just normal attacks, which is amazing. Now this focus guide for Soldier 11 will be broken down into two parts. The first part will have a look at her combos and also abilities and also skills. The second part will look at her best weapons, disc drives, of the main stats and also sub stats for the disc drives, and also special abilities and also different team composition that she can go into, including free-to-play teams and also a variety of best in slot teams and also the best in slot pets for her to deal the highest damage. Now I'll also be attaching this Bilibili viral video which demonstrated and also talk about how to do this perfect combination. So let's have a look at my written guide of the variety of combination you can deal with Soldier 11. Now because Soldier 11 is a high ceiling character with a lot of skill abilities that players can learn, we'll start with the easiest thing to learn and then we'll follow on to the hardest part. The easiest combination with Soldier 11 is to use her EX attack or chain attack, which enable her basic attacks to deal fire damage for the next 15 seconds or 8 attacks. So let's come over to my replay, I'll show you guys the first part. Now for those of you that doesn't have Soldier 11 but still want to try her out, if you come over to the standard banner, press the selectables and go to start demo will allow you to try her out and also try all of the moves we'll talk about. And yes, I also don't have Soldier 11 and this is how I was trying her out and also testing a lot of combos. So coming over to my replay guide, the first combo is very straightforward. You just press your EX attack and then for the next 8 attacks of 15 seconds, your attack would be embedded with fire damage. This is straightforward, but there's a limitation. You need EX energy and this doesn't come easily, right? So this is a basic way of dealing high damage with Soldier 11. The next thing you want to learn is, as characters and also enemies have range attack, you can be dashing around. And while dashing around, you're actually blocking range attack damage. This is very useful, especially against boss and also machineries that has direct range attack that is hard to counter and also harder to dodge. After learning those basics, the next thing you want to learn is the perfect dodge. At the right timing when enemies flashes up with gold, if you perfect dodge correctly with Soldier 11, you can then enable your next few attacks to have fire damage. And this can be triggered multiple times, there's no limitations. As you dodge correctly with Soldier 11, you can always trigger this bonus attack. And this will enable you to do a lot more damage as you dash around to minimize the damage enemy deals to you. Now the biggest part of course is the one we'll focus now. This is when you basic attack with Soldier 11 at the right timing. Now right away when you try this, it might seem very hard, and I was trying a few times and I couldn't get the rhythm going. And you can see after a few basic attacks, you will guarantee to have fire attacks, but it doesn't keep going unless you press your basic attack at the right timing. And you can see me practicing a few times. I'll have this whole replay to show you guys how I started to learn, how I got a little better. So for instance, notice that I start to get better with the Riven, and you can see there's more fire attacks as I keep pressing the basic attack at a particular Riven, which I'll share with you guys. And this is one of my best combo, which I did 3 triple attacks of fire attacks. And as I practice a little more, it seems to be I start to get the hang of it, but I'm not perfecting this. So this is why I have written a lot of notes for you guys to understand. So after a few basic attacks with Soldier 11, the attack that comes with the right timing and also special pattern will always be bonus fire attacks. And this is why a lot of people on Reddit and also on Bilibili were talking about this particular video. It went viral because the Chinese player was able to do this multiple times consecutively, successfully. And this allows him to pretty much double his damage, right? And it's very rewarding and also very fun to learn this combo. Now I have had a look around and some players were posting some kind of cheat code and also guide to the pace of attack. So players are recommending go fast attack, slow attack, fast attack, then slow attack. And for my BIS combo, as you can see in the video, I was able to do 8 to 10 fire attack bonus in a row using those particular methods. And I started to do fast attacks triggered by additional fast clicks of the basic attack, then followed by a slow attack, then followed by a fast attack. And then I repeat this pattern. Because as you see in the videos, the Chinese player also have to repeat the pattern a few times. So after 10-ish fire attacks, there will be 1 or 2 basic attack that's not fire attack. And then what I recommend is, it is quite hard to explain. I'll try to explain again with a live demonstration. But as you learn and also practice this combo with your fingers, we actually have muscle memory. So as long as you know the general basics of this pattern, and then you start to learn the perfect timing, this will be incredibly strong. So let me try to show you guys over here with a live demo. So here I'll try to do some fast attack, get the fire going, and then I try to do the timing. And notice it is actually very hard to practice. And here, live demonstration, I got it once, twice, and I missed it the 3rd time. So notice that as you do the muscle memory, it has to be once you trigger the fire attacks, you want to do the fast attack. Then you want to do more fast attack, followed by slow attack, and then more fast attack, followed by slow attack. And I kind of got the hang of it, and you can see the live demo as I talk, it's harder to practice. But I really do want to share this particular method and those possible cheat code and also the perfect combination video with you guys. It has gone viral in the Chinese community and people are loving Soldier 11. I remember there was a post previously, I saw someone on the Reddit post saying they got so many Soldier 11s. Now I really want a copy of her to try out those attacks. And this seems pretty amazing, right? Now, if you guys have learned the perfect timing and also want to share in the comments, please do so. And even though I don't have her, I would love to learn this combination and also to deal the highest damage with the combo attacks. So for those of you that has mastered her, let us know in the comments and also let us know how long is your perfect combo. Now coming over to the second part of the video, I want to make this a detailed character guide and also update my tier list. Soldier 11 has went from B tier for me to A+ to S- tier simply because the higher skill ceiling and also the ability to do what we just saw over there, multiple perfect timing attacks. I think in 3 months time, she will still be very powerful as players become veteran players and also learn the combo. In terms of versatility, she still requires a lot of field time in terms of perfect dodging and also doing a lot of basic attacks. So her team composition needs characters that supports her that enables her to do more damage. And my overall ranking for her went from A rank to S- rank tier, and she's just behind Ellen in terms of one of the highest damage characters. In terms of the weapons that she can be using, it is recommended to try the Brimstone or maybe Cannon Router from the Battle Pass. She can go with a critical 4 set or the fire 4 set. And in terms of the main stats, going for critical rate, critical damage, penetration, fire damage, or attack percentage is perfect. I'll have the availability of all the characters built for you guys to have a look from Abilitics should you want to know the more details of different characters. Now briefly talking about which artifact set or which disc set is perfect for her. I would say getting the 4 set for the critical rate set is not bad, it's universal and you can obtain this quite easily. And as you guys complete the premiere for the number 8 premiere, you get 4 S rank of the Wood Chipper set. Now it is a little harder to get more Inferno set, but the bonus of critical rate after burning enemies is amazing. So what I mean by that is the 28% additional critical chance gained from attacking burning enemies is very consistent. because you can see in the video, we're always burning enemies if you get a perfect combo, and this allows you to constantly have additional critical rate for Soldier 11, and also for her fire characters as she continues to burn enemy. I'd recommend going with a 4 Inferno set and also the 2 Woodpecker set for a better combination. Now briefly going through the character build up and also the free to play combos and also the pay to win or the S rank team comps for Soldier 11. One of the basic combos I was running was Soldier 11, Ben and also Anton because they are from the same faction. You can go with a safety pad for having the same faction of characters from Belgard Industry. Now of course, another variety of the free-to-play setup will be going with Soldier 11, the 2 new characters added to the game with Lucy as a support and also Piper as the same faction as Lucy. Those 2 are the free-to-play teams that can enable you to get her to deal most damage at the start of the game if you don't have other characters. Now during this time, you can of course go with a triple fire team for Soldier 11, Lucy and also Ben with a Rocket Boo to deal even more fire damage. As you get more fire characters, especially as you get Khalida, she can be even more powerful, having a stunning characters on the team that is also fire. Khalida with Ben is one of the best setup to enable Khalida and also Ben to deal more damage. But if you want to go with additional damage for Soldier 11 and also for the fire team, going with Soldier 11, Khalida and also Lucy can be one of the best installed teams to deal the highest damage in terms of fire characters. There is a variety of different paths to pick from, but most people recommend going with Rocket Boo for the additional fire damage and also fire melee damage. Now hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I wanted to make a detailed character guide while focusing on the highest aspects and also the most broken combos and also perfect timings for different characters. In the future, I'll be making a target guide for each of the characters like Grace, Lycan, Ellen, and also Khalida, all the characters that is available in the game. I'll make a similar guide. So make sure you guys subscribe and also stay tuned for the latest character guide and also update for each of the characters for Zenless Zone 0.
Surprise attack! Counter! See? Yeah! Counter! Yeah! Counter! Yep!
The work site is just like a battlefield.